Welcome to The Source, where we combine the headlines with in-depth conversations with the newsmakers themselves. I'm Pinky Webb. Today on the program, Manila Mayor Isko Moreno urges the government task force against COVID-19 to file charges against the Environment Department as tens of thousands troop to Manila Dolomite Beach. Also, government hopes to finish the COVID-19 vaccination of minors and teachers by the end of November, and the rollout of the COVID-19 booster shots to priority groups in the same month. COVID-19 Task Force Chief Implementer and Vaccine Czar Carlito Galvez joins us live. The Environment Department admits lapses in enforcing strict protocols during the reopening of Manila's Dolomite Beach. Medical experts warn that these could be super spreader events as thousands went to the artificial beach. Also, the government eyes to vaccinate 90% of teachers and students by the end of November. It also bears plans to give booster shots to priority groups, including the healthcare workers, the elderly, and immunocompromised individuals. Let's go straight to the source of the story. We have COVID-19 Task Force Chief Implementer and Vaccine Czar Carlito Galvez. Secretary Galvez, welcome to the source. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, and also thank you for the invitation, Ma'am Pinky.
Okay. Secretary, first off, I know nakatutok ho kayo syempre dito sa bakuna, pero lumabas ho kasi talaga the past week yung storya sa Dolomite Beach. First off, kayo ho ba, nakita niyo ho ba yung dami ng tao na nagpunta sa Dolomite Beach? And were you disappointed with what you saw after all the effort of government trying to vaccinate as many people as possible and encouraging everyone to follow minimum health protocols?
Yes, I believe they accept, the DNR accept some lapses. So kasi sinabi nga nila na initially 400 yung ina-allow nila at the time. But I believe because of hindi na na-control yung crowd, they did not expect na talagang eagerness of many of our people to troop in dun sa Dolomite beaches. Talagang nakita natin na talagang we accept that we have lapses. And I believe DNR will try to correct this one. At the same time, dapat natin sa interagency task force so that we can control this super spreader event. Na nakita natin na talagang very disappointing din talaga. Pero ang nakita natin, ang isang maganda ring sana natin talaga na kaya nga pinupush namin yung maximum vaccination because nakita natin kasi Pinky yung eagerness talaga ng ating mga tao na talagang gusto na nilang lumabas, including mga families. So ito ang nakita namin na parang hindi natin mapigilan ng mga taong lumabas. Talagang nakita natin na it will compromise yung ating vaccination program and also our health protocols. So yun ang namin thinking na talagang i-maximize na namin talaga kaya yung aming target talaga tapusin na yung children vaccination by December. At the same time tapusin na rin yung students and also teachers and schools vaccination by end of November also.
By end of November. But yeah, one thing there that became a little confusing, sir, was that pagpunta po ng tao dun sa Dolomite Beach, kasama po yung mga bata. And while we are on alert level 3, hindi ho ba bawal pa rin yung mga bata unless for essential? Yung pagpunta ho ba sa Dolomite Beach, just for clarification, sigurado naman po hindi yun essential, di ho ba, Sec?
Agree. We apologize really on behalf of the IATF. We apologize on what really happened sa beaches. And yan nakita nga namin sa opening talaga sa amin talagang because of the yung tatawag nating lockdown na we have done in August and September. Nakita natin talaga yung eagerness ng public to go out. That's also our motivation na talagang kailangan talaga na mapapabilis namin yung pagbabakuna. Kaya that's why thinking gusto nga namin talaga 1.5 million ang aming makunahan every day. So we will take this point to the IATF. We will make sure na yung lahat ng mga tinatawag nating super spreader event like this should be prevented.
Okay, one last question on that, sir. I know that you even told me prior to our interview, nakatutok ho talaga kayo sa vaccination. But are charges in order? Dapat ho bang kasuhan ang mga DENR officials that allowed this to happen?
We will discuss this to ITF. I will raise this this coming Thursday meeting. And we will make sure that we will correct and we will try to see kung sino talaga ang may responsibility.
Okay, so vaccine, as we should be discussing also, sir. It seems a lot of good news lately because
Yes,
I think we've had 97 million. Last I saw, sir, 97 million vaccines have arrived. And even telling, minsan ho kasi 97 million, it's kind of hard to grasp. Ano po. I remember you saying that since early October, naka-average po tayo ng halos 1 million vaccines per day.
Yes, actually yung nung unang first week natin, we are averaging 1.6 million every day. And nakita nga namin because of this development, we directed all the LGUs na talagang mag-ramp up na ng kanilang vaccination, considering that kung just in case na every day 1.5 million and we are only jobbing 500,000. So we have an excess of 1 million. And we also projected na by the end of October, magkakaroon na tayo ng 100 million. And Pinky, the good news is this week, baka maabot na natin yun. Because of, today, we will be receiving 986,000 Pfizer. Tomorrow, another 900,000. And also yung donations, overflowing and donations ng ibang countries. So we will be reaching the 100 million mark by Thursday. So that's good news.
Like
and also, magandang news is mukhang nagpipick up na rin yung jobbing ng LGU because last Friday, we have the highest job per day with 724,000 plus. So yun ang magandang news natin ngayon na Pinky. And we are very confident na we can with the opening of the children vaccination 12 to 17, naganda po ang NITAG na we will open up already. All the ages of 12 to 17, hindi lang yung may comorbidities, it will increase up yung ating target output.
Sa kailan ho bubuksan yung vaccination for minors na hindi lang immunocompromised?
Bubuksan natin yan sa November 5 kasi papahinga lang natin yung ating mga healthcare workers because of November 1 is also on holiday. So ang ating phases sa ngayon meron tayong 28 na hospitals na nag-open up for vaccination of children dito sa NCR. And then sa this coming Friday 29, we will open up an additional 40 to 50 hospitals nationwide. All regions will be represented. It will be a parang pilot sa all regions. And then after that, we will have the opening. Wala na tayong tinatawag nating sequential. We will open already to 12 to 17 all throughout the Philippines on November 5. So we will have a full rollout on November 5.
Okay, that's so far naman ang babalitaan po natin, Sec Galvez, so far so good doon sa mga minors na immunocompromised that have been receiving the jabs. And of course, because of the EUA, the only vaccines available for the 12 to 17s are Pfizer and Moderna. So let me go to this, sir. You said 1.5 million dapat per day ang mangyaring vaccination. It seems like this is such a tall order, Secretary Galvez, because as you mentioned, noong Friday, I believe 720,000 plus yung ating vaccination that day. However, that was really siguro a good number, if I should say. In other words, sir, hindi ho talaga kahit yung 500,000 from what I've seen, nahihirapan pong i-achieve. Kasi we're looking at 400,000, 380,000. The question is, kaya ho ba talaga ng 1.5 million vaccinations a day?
Yes, nakikita ko kaya ito Pinky. Sa ngayon nakikita natin yung 724, wala pa doon ang NCR. Actually, NCR capacity is more than 250. So yun ang nakikita natin kung i-add-on natin yan, magkakaroon tayo ng more or less 1 million. And then in-scale up namin yung Region 4, 4A and 3. Kasi sa Region 4A, most likely mga 70,000 lang ang kanilang job every day. Same with the other regions. So ngayon ang ginagawa namin na Pinky, ang ginawa namin on last Friday, kinausap namin ang lahat ng League of Cities and League of Mayors and also League of the provincial governors. At they have committed to scale up yung directive ni Presidente na to scale up our daily vaccination. So nakita ko naman Pinky kung magkakaroon ng additional sector, like for example itong ating children 12 to
Minors.
17, magiging 12.7 yung magiging target natin ng million. So ang mangyayari niyan is talagang lalaki yung ating target. Same time, kung magkakaroon din tayo ng tinatawag na yung third dose that we might increase up this November. Malaki ang chances natin na talagang makukuha natin yung 1 million to 1.5 million. I'm very confident. Ganon din kasi yung previous natin, nung nasa 30,000 tayo, akala natin hindi natin kaya 3 million per week. Pero nakaya natin even 4 million per week. And then right now, ngayon ang gagawin namin is at least makapag 5 million kami or 6 million kami per week. Yun ang aming target.
Per week. So siguro, Sec Galvez, would you say it's safer to ideally bat for a 1 million per day rather than 1.5? Would you adjust
kaya
that?
Kaya natin kasi kung tayo ng 1 million, sa akin na madali na yung 1 million kasi posibleng na yung 724 natin, wala pa yung NCR doon. Ang nagiging contribution ng NCR is only 30,000 to 40,000. At nakikita namin, umakyat na yung natin, hindi na tayo bumababa sa 500. Pinky, kaya 575 tayo. And normally, ang mataas natin na jobbing is during Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Normally, kaya bumababa ang ating output is because yung pagka-Sunday, karamihan hindi tayo nag-vaccinate in order to have yung some rest day ng ating mga vaccinators. Kaya tayo bumababa kasi mababa yung Sunday.
Bakit po Wednesday, Thursday, Friday ang mataas?
Normally kasi parang tinatawag na yung momentum. Normally kasi pagka-Sunday, diyan nagkakaroon ng slowdown because yung parang pendulum na nakita natin na yung momentum ng ating force at saka tinatawag natin yung speed. Normally Monday mag-recalibrate considering that nag-rest tayo ng Sunday. Kaya ang ginagawa namin para hindi mawala ang momentum, we are telling them na mas maganda 24/7 para hindi mawala ang momentum. So nakita natin yung Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. Ito yung matataas ang ating yung nakita namin na parang trend na matataas ang ating vaccination. Lalo na yung Thursday and Friday.
So again, to clarify this, yung sinasabi yung 1.5 million vaccinations a day, ano po yung target date ninyo or you are hoping na ma-achieve ito? Beginning when, sir?
Nakita namin natin dito, Pinky. We can achieve this siguro. Ang aking estimate is November 15. I believe yung target na 1 million, more or less siguro tingnan natin baka November 10 we can reach it.
November what, sir, yung 1 million?
1 million is mga November 10. Kasi ang nakita natin also, November 1 is magkakaroon tayo na parang slackdown because most of our people are on a holiday sa November 1. So we will start talaga yung scaling up on November 5 to November 10. And then later, talaga namin, we will try to scale it up November 15 up to the end. Kasi nakita namin talagang we have to scale up during November because nakita natin December, dito yung tinatawag natin Christmas season.
Opo. Sa Galvez ngayon po, napasok na po yung minors, 12 to 17. Just also to be clear and for the benefit of the public, open na ho ba ang vaccination for the general public?
Yes, actually we are open up already this October. Yung natin, lahat ng ating adult population is now open. Kaya that's why nakita natin, we are now targeting yung students natin 18 and above. Kasi yun ang parang primordial natin na we can open up already and protect our schools. Kasi nakita natin talaga nag-suffer yung ating education sector. So with that, ang namin talaga, yung general population, have already started since October. Yun ang natin, October, first week of October. So ngayon, ang namin Pinky is that we will vax to the max. Yun ang namin, we will vaccinate all the willing and then later we will take over yung natawag natin yung hesitancy. And then ang gagawin natin is we will go house to house. Maraming LGU natin nag-house to house na ngayon, ang directive ng ating presidente, we make a sweeping on different barangays.
Bring the vaccines to them, kumbaga, Secretary Galvez.
Yes.
We need to take
Yes.
we need to take a very short break, sir. The source will be right back. You're watching The Source on CNN Philippines. I'm Pinky Webb. Our guest today, vaccine czar Carlito Galvez. Secretary, doon po sa mga magulang na nanonood sa atin, nagtatanong muli. So, vaccination for all minors, all 12 to 17, immunocompromised or not, begins on November 5. Tama po. Is this just for NCR or is this for the whole country?
Ano po natin, magsimula po tayo ng either natin November 5, I announced already November 5, but the inbox just informed me that they could start even as early as November 3, nationwide ito. Kasi magkakaroon na tayo ng more than 50 additional 50 hospitals from all throughout the Philippines. Ito ngayon ay yung 29 ito yung magiging pilot natin, and we can start as early as November 3. They corrected me na November 3 na yun magiging start.
Oh, that's even better news, Secretary. So sa mga magulang, pwede na po silang mag-register ngayon pa lang, October 27, kasi nga by November 3, nationwide, bukas na for the 12 to 17-year-olds. Okay, thank you for that clarification, sir. Next, booster shots. Matagal na rin po itong pinag-uusapan. So tell us, who will first get the booster shots and when? And where?
Ang ano po natin ito, I would like to thank the all expert group for allowing to our healthcare workers and immunocompromised. Alam naman natin noon pa na kami ni Sec Duque and the NTF and the ITF are pushing for this because ito meron talagang tinatawag na moral issue na pagka once na na-vaccinate natin ang ating healthcare workers ng booster, they will be more confident and prepared for either to the next surge. Kasi nakita natin na we have to live with the virus. Nakita natin ito, kailangan i-prepare natin ang healthcare system natin, and we are very happy. Ang nakita natin ito, yung pinakaparang lang natin na parang timeline, we will wait for two things. One, yung EUA amendment ng different manufacturer, kailangan lumabas yun na instead of 2 doses, magkakaroon na ng 3 doses o yung boosters. So now, kinausap na namin ng mga manufacturers and Pfizer and other, they will submit before the end of this week. So before Friday, submit nila yung kanilang application and dossiers for boosters. And then once na yung lumabas na yung booster EUA from FDA, it will take maybe 1 week or 2 weeks. We will wait again for the WHO SAGE directive. Kasi ang natin dito, dalawa ang options yung homologous at saka heterologous na system, wherein ang isang sistema is yung third dose is the same brand.
The same vaccine brand.
Yes, yung heterologous, yung separate brand. So we are still waiting for the guidance from WHO kung if we can make yung heterologous in different brand. Considering na nakita natin na meron tayong issue na gusto ng mga healthcare workers, they will choose their own vaccine.
Yeah, actually, that's what I wanted to ask you, sir. Hintayin po muna the EUA from the FDA, basically. We need to wait for that. And you said that would still take more or less 2 weeks. So sabihin po natin, let's put it at November 15. Ano po?
Yes.
Does that mean, sir, that pag nakuha na po yung EUA, ay hihintayin pa rin yung directive from the WHO on which vaccine would be best for a booster?
Yes, gano'n po ang gagawin po natin kasi ang maganda po, at least we are guided by the regulatory body, and considering natin ang regulatory body natin is WHO and also the FDA. So nakita namin dito, ang aming timeline is November 15. They intimated yung ating si Dr. Rabinhead, intimated to us na more or less mga November 15 lalabas po yun. So ang preparation po namin sa MBOC, we are already prepared na yung mga different brands na available at saka yung ginamit natin ng April, May, June, March, April, May, June, yun ang naka-prepare na yun, and then we will deploy it to different hospitals and also different vaccination area para mabigyan na po natin, una po natin yung healthcare workers at saka yung mga immunocompromised. And
Opo.
then later na yung yung other priority sectors. And we
So
are
you're
planning na to execute it November 15.
Okay, so November 15 is the target date. Sir, kasi may lumabas na, I know you're saying no, that we need to wait rather for the recommendation of the WHO SAGE. Kasi nga, but lagay na po natin to in context. Kasi nung March, April, and May, karamihan po, if not all, please correct me if I'm wrong, Sinovac ang natanggap po ng mga bakuna, especially the healthcare workers. Sir, kasi ang nakita ko, there's a DOH-approved COVID-19 booster shots for the A1 to A5 priority groups. So whether you know, of course, it depends ano nakuha nyo, but let's stick to Sinovac, sir first, kasi yun naman po yung karamihan na milyon-milyon yung nauna. In the DOH-approved COVID-19 booster for Sinovac, the preferred is either Pfizer or AstraZeneca or Sinovac. So ang ibig sabihin ho ba nito, kahit sino, kahit alin po dito sa tatlo ang matatanggap na booster ng mga na-vaccinate ng Sinovac, would it just be either Pfizer, AstraZeneca, or Sinovac?
Yan, kaya nga yung inano natin na kaya nga gusto nating hintayin yung final say ng WHO SAGE is that hindi rin ma-discriminate yung other vaccines. As we all know, na 7 portfolio ang ating vaccines right now. And we don't want na ma-impaired yung tinatawag natin mawala yung ibang vaccine na we feel that also that these are also very effective vaccines. At nakikita natin dito, maganda rin kasi yung hintay natin talaga, Pinky, kasi logistical issue rin to, not later, but just in case na nakita natin, i-massive natin yung ating vaccinations for third dose or boosters. Nakita natin na magkakaroon to ng logistical issue rin kasi nakita natin na ito yung available na brand and then gusto natin mapabilis kaagad yung pagbibigay natin ng booster sa ating healthcare workers para hindi po tayo mabigla na magkaroon ng surge ay talagang prepared na po yung healthcare system natin.
But it's also good to note, sir, that if let's say Pfizer po, for example lang, Pfizer po ang ibibigay dun sa mga nag-Sinovac, karamihan ho kasi hindi ho ba healthcare workers, immunocompromised. Metro Manila naman po talaga. And for the most part in Metro Manila, marami po tayo or we are equipped with a cold storage facility for Pfizer.
Yes, wala tayong problema kasi sa ngayon din, Pinky, ang magandang balita talaga yung considering na yung pinaka-majority ng ating delivery ngayong month is more on Pfizer. Actually, natuto na rin yung mga tinatawag nating geographically challenged area. Even yung Pfizer natin na ibibigay natin hanggang Coronadal, hanggang doon sa area ng Sarangani, even yung tinatawag nating mga rural areas. So nakikita namin kung just in case na talagang sabihin ng WHO SAGE na yung Pfizer, Moderna, and even Sputnik, and even yung AstraZeneca are also viable na doses for the boosters. Pagka sinabi ng po yan ng SAGE na we can have yung better na mix and match. Pwede po natin i-deploy po 'yon. And based dun sa briefing sa amin ng ating mga manufacturer like Moderna, they said that compatible din po sila sa Sinovac or any vaccine. May mga talagang brands that they can be used to any vaccines in terms of booster. So yun ang hinihintay lang natin sa regulatory. So that once na lumabas ng EUA, sure tayo, Pinky, na pwedeng gamitin.
Final na. Opo.
Tama yun, sir. Kasi yun ang natin gusto lang na ipaalam sa ating mga nurses and doctors. Let's wait yung regulatory para hindi tayo magkamali. Kasi alam natin yung sa regulatory, at least pagka sinabi nila okay ang Pfizer, okay ang Moderna, okay ang AstraZeneca to any vaccines na primaries natin. Mas maganda yung gano'n kasi hindi mahirap sa logistical natin deployment.
Opo. But here's the next question, Secretary Galvez. Papayagan niyo ho ba yung mga nag-Sinovac, kasi sila yung nauna, March, April, May, pumili ng kanilang booster?
Yes, sa akin kasi wala tayong problema, Pinky, kasi we have an abundance of yung tinatawag natin yung Pfizer ngayon at saka yung Moderna. And also yung deliveries natin ng Pfizer and Moderna will be more or less 15 million this coming month. And also at the same time, meron pa naman tayo, marami pa rin tayo naka-stock ng mga Sinovac. And I'm so happy also na yung donations ngayon ng Germany, ng Japan, and also I believe mag-donate din yung other countries Karamihang donation nila AstraZeneca. So I'm very happy na na yung ating bonus ngayong October, kuha natin ito lahat yun.
Wow, so that's a lot again. So Secretary Galvez, pwedeng pumili. The people taking the booster can choose, sabi niyo po, for you, kung ano yung gusto nilang booster shot. Secretary, again, we need to take a very short break. The Source will be right back. Secretary Galvez, the cases are going down, and palagay niyo po ba by November, pwede na pong mag-downgrade ang Metro Manila to alert level 2?
Nakita natin very likely yan sa kita. So nakita natin yung baba ng natin yung ating reproduction natin is 22% na lang, meaning ibig sabihin talagang napakababa ng ating reproduction and then also yung positivity bumaba na rin. Natutuwa nga kung sana tuloy-tuloy na. And ang nakita namin, meron lang tayong 3 region na tinututukan, yung region na 7 yung area ng Negros, and then also yung area ng Region 9, and we are very happy na sana sa NCR tuloy-tuloy na ito at mabababa ng ating new cases to less than 1,000 dito sa NCR. So
yung alert level 2, kailan ho kaya ito mangyayari sa Metro Manila? November 15, do you think, or November 16, or when do you think this will happen?
I do not want to preempt yung discussion sa ITF, pero nakita natin na gumaganda talaga ang numbers. At sa Metro Manila, I'm so happy na very confident ako dahil kasi more than 86% ang ating tinatawag natin fully vaccinated. And then ngayon pagka nagkaroon pa ng tinatawag nating full immunization tayo ng ating mga children, lalong tataas ang ating because makukuha na natin yung tinatawag natin yung non-targeted children, tataas yan ng more or less mga 90%. Ang maganda dito sa Metro Manila, Madam Pinky, is that wala kami nakikitang hesitation. Even yung yung ating initial first dose natin ay umaabot na ng mga 96%. So we're very
That's
happy
right.
with that.
Yeah, those are really very promising numbers. 96% first shot, over 80% fully vaccinated. Isang tanong na lang, sir, mabilis lang. The DOTR kasi is proposing passenger capacity in public transport from 50 to 100%. Do you think personally, is this something you would agree with?
Yun ang maganda sana na talaga yung sa mass transport na talagang itaas na natin. But I believe i-calibrate muna natin. Maybe siguro ang gawin muna natin sa 75%, 80%. And then later, pagka nakita natin lalo bumaba ang mga kaso at nakita natin na kayang-kaya na natin yung ating na-vaccinate na natin halos lahat, yung fully yung ating mga residents sa Metro Manila, maybe we can recommend for 100%. Ang inanong natin muna sa DOTR is to publish yung stringent regulatory protocols, so that we can ensure na yung safety ng mga ating mga passengers at saka mga commuters ay ma-prevent yung ating mga tinatawag na spread dito sa ating mass transport.
Vaccine czar Carlito Galvez, Secretary, as always, thank you so much for your time.
Maraming salamat po at mabuhay po tayong lahat.
Take care, sir, and thank you for joining us here on The Source. I'm Pinky Webb. You're watching CNN Philippines.